Hi listeners. Welcome back to Kokajin channel. Learning English fast for free. Today we're going to train our speaking skill by asking questions about addresses in a form of dialogues. Listen and then repeat. Where do you live, Paul? Do you live near here?
No, I don't. I live on the other side of the city.
Do you live near Mr. Sullivan?
Yes, I do. I'm Mr. Sullivan's next door neighbor.
What's your address?
I live at 8667 University Drive.
How long have you lived there?
I've been at that address for over 10 years.
By the way, have you had breakfast already?
Yes, I have. I had breakfast 2 or 3 hours ago.
What time did you get up this morning?
I got up at 6 o'clock. I always get up at 6 a.m.
Have you always gotten up so early?
No, I haven't. Years ago I used to get up much later.
Hi Bill. Have you had lunch already?
Yes, I have. I had lunch with Harry at 12:30.
I have to make some telephone calls. Please excuse me.
How many calls do you have to make?
I don't know exactly. Have you talked to George today?
Yes, I have. I talked to him about 10 o'clock this morning.
By the way, George is your next door neighbor, isn't he?
No, he isn't. He lives on the other side of town.
Do you live here in the city, Mr. Anderson?
No, I don't. I'm from out of town.
How long have you been here?
I've been here for about 5 or 6 days.
Where do you live, Mr. Anderson?
I live in New York.
Do you live in the city?
No, I don't. I live in the suburbs.
What's your street address?
I live at 1203 Washington Street.
How long have you spoken German?
I've spoken German all my life.
I got up early this morning and had breakfast at 7 a.m.
I haven't had breakfast yet.
After breakfast, I studied my lesson.
I haven't studied my lesson yet.
I talked with Mr. Green for about an hour this morning.
I haven't talked with him yet.
I've lived here for 10 years.
I haven't lived here that long yet.
I've known Helen for more than 5 years.
I haven't known Helen very long.
Mr. Smith and I are neighbors. We live on the same street.
You've lived there many years, haven't you?
Yes. I've lived in the same block for more than 10 years.
Has Mr. Smith lived there very long?
Yes, he has. I think he's lived there all his life.
You've known Mr. Smith for quite a few years.
Where do you live, Henry?
I live on Miller Lane. I've lived there just 6 months.
Where did you used to live?
I used to live in the country. We had a country house. That's the end of the lesson. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share this link. See ya in the next video.